All AAA questions will include the professional skill of analysis and evaluation, as it is fundamental that you can demonstrate your assessment of a given scenario and the application of your knowledge to it. It will be crucial for you to be able to analyse any information provided through the given scenario and then draw appropriate conclusions. This could include identifying where any data or information appears to be omitted or where further analysis is required to make a valid and balanced recommendation. In this case, your response may be that a full evaluation cannot realistically be performed without the disclosure of more information and facts. It is vital that the auditor gain sufficient and appropriate audit evidence in assurance engagements. The skill of analysis can be demonstrated by the appropriate use of the information to determine suitable calculations to support your evaluation. In many circumstances, it will be appropriate to use specific calculations, evidence, or numbers to support the judgments you are making. Evaluation is a balanced appraisal to determine the impact of a course of action. An example of this might be if a client does not amend a material misstatement in the financial statements. In this situation, you will need to be able to explain the implications of this misstatement for the auditor's report. You may also need to make an assessment of the financial reporting issues affecting a client. This may be at the planning or completion stage of the audit, so you need to ensure that any recommendations for further actions are relevant to that specific point in the engagement, not just generically within the evaluation process. Examples of analysis and evaluation you may be asked to perform include the calculation of relevant trends or ratios, assessing the materiality of an error, or considering the ethical implications of an issue. The examining team is looking for a demonstration of underpinning knowledge with specific application to the given scenario. When you offer calculations, it is essential to justify them and state what they're proving or how they support your argument. It is also vital that you ensure that any analysis or evaluation given is 100% contextual, and this must take into account the business and commercial situation in which the organisation in the question operates. Generic or speculative comments will be awarded limited credit. There will always be sufficient information provided in the scenario to enable you to relate the risks and issues back to the industry in the question. Using your knowledge from your studies, we do not expect students to have previous knowledge or experience of industries. The same principle applies to suggesting audit procedures. These should be relevant and practical to the context of the question scenario. Watch the rest of the videos in this series and use the ACCA practice platform to develop your answers to display good professional skills. Good luck.